Hi, Richard from DigitalFoundry here, looking at one of GTA 5's biggest enhancements in its 1080p remastered incarnation, and how it compares on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Generally speaking, both versions are an enormous improvement over the last gen releases, but screenshot comparisons show a big difference in terms of the way that foliage and grass is rendered, with a significant advantage to the PlayStation 4. We wanted to put that into context by exploring the great outdoors on the game on both of the current gen systems. Our initial tests seemed to indicate that there wasn't much difference at all. Here we're capturing both versions at the same time from identical locations. Exact comparisons aren't possible owing to dynamic lighting and variable cloud cover, but grass, plants and foliage are the focus here. In these early clips, the game seems to be entirely like for like on both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But there's no smoke without fire, and it's definitely the case that the more foliage there is in any given location, the more PlayStation 4 demonstrates an obvious advantage, as we're seeing here. On this particular hillside overlooking the road, we see our most striking comparison yet. Much more bare ground revealed on Xbox One, while PS4 has much more grass and plant life by comparison. We weren't 100% sure that the game was completely matched up here, so here's the same area with a closer look and it shows pretty much the same thing. Moving on from this area, returning to the top of the hill and taking a stroll along the perimeter of the fence demonstrates that this is no one-off. While Xbox One hardly looks like a barren, featureless location, it's fair to say that the entire area is considerably more detailed on the Sony platform. The same ground textures are in place on both systems, but you see less of them on PS4 owing to the higher levels of grass and foliage in place. Moving on to the Poleto Forest area, we see a different approach to the great outdoors in GTA 5. There's no shortage of trees and foliage on either platform here. The difference is much more subtle, but once again the PS4 commands an advantage here with a bit more plant life. Though, once again, Xbox One's hardly a bad looking game in comparison. Overall then, this is an area of the game where PlayStation 4's larger GPU demonstrates a clear positive over the Xbox One version. But the extent of the difference changes according to the area you're in. Sometimes PS4 looks considerably richer, while in other locations the difference is more subtle, or it's just not there at all. Xbox One is compromised to a certain extent then, but not to any degree that should stop you buying the game. Anyway, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed the comparisons. Thanks for watching.